Hey everyone, it's Victor here. And today I have my lovely partner with me, Teddy, and I forced him against his will to do this video with me.
As well.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I've wanted to do a video with Teddy for ages. Obviously, you might have seen him in vlogs and things like that, but we haven't actually done a proper video together. We're going to be getting into cosplay, so kind of like get ready with me kind of idea. I'll be getting into Lestat cosplay, and I've made Teddy, because I'm saying I've made him because I don't think, I mean, you like,
no,
you like these characters.
I do like the characters.
But Teddy's going to be my Louis today, so you've never actually cosplayed him before, have you?
No, it's going to be first for me. Victor's let me all his stuff as well,
yeah,
I don't own anything.
I thought we're not like, I know you can't see our lower half, but we're wearing just jeans. And I'm sorry if that like breaks the spell. Actually, they're a bit more Lestat-y.
Yeah, they're actually.
They've got, I can't see. Wait, I'll stand.
There he goes.
There he goes. That works, right? Lestat would totally wear jeans like that.
I definitely think so.
Okay, so after falling over, this is how it starts. And we're also going to be answering couple tag questions, because that's just the most coupley video thing to do. Because basically we have no imagination, do we?
No.
Okay, so where and when did we first meet? I'll let you answer that.
Oh, I have to answer it. It's a funny story actually, because I first, I started following Victor on Instagram because he was cosplaying as Connor. And
from Detroit Become
Connor
Human.
Still till this day fills my heart with joy. But it was, I actually thought he was an American cosplayer. I didn't realise he was from Scotland. So
yeah, loads of people think that though. I get comments all the time.
Saying that when I met you as well, I thought you had an American
Which
twang.
baffles me.
Yeah, I don't know.
That baffles me.
I think it was your level of confidence as well.
What, is that an American thing?
It must be. I don't know.
Are you saying that British people don't have confidence?
No! So that's what I'm
Americans?
saying. Disclaimer. It was at Birmingham.
Yeah, it was Birmingham
MCM.
MCM
First meeting.
Last year?
Yes, it would have
November
been.
last year.
Yeah.
It's now November.
It's actually... It would have been last year today.
No, it wasn't actually. It's just next week. Because last year it was next week.
Because they always do it the last week, like the weekend before.
In November.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the anniversary of us meeting. But yeah, it was weird because you messaged saying like, oh, you're going to be at MCM Birmingham, that's great or whatever, I hope to see you there. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, cool. I wasn't following you at the time.
I know, I was following you though.
I wasn't actually following Teddy at the time.
Because I had so much love for Detroit cosplay.
It was actually not me, it was just Connor. It was like the obsession with Connor. But yeah, so we first met at Birmingham MCM and I tried to take a selfie with you, but I took a video instead and we just awkwardly stood there like... Actually, I still have that clip, I think. I'll insert it here of our first meeting. Literally, this is our first meeting. Oh, is that video? Oh well, this can go in my vlog. This is Journey into Chaos. We thought we were taking a selfie, but... I will take the selfie now. So that's kind of cute, I thought. And we were babies, and we didn't even know each other at that point. But who knew such a beautiful story, a beautiful romance would happen?
So where was our first date?
Oh, our first date was Zizi's on Cresswell Lane in Glasgow, in Barrs Road area, like the West End. And it was really cute actually, because we weren't obviously officially together or anything at the time, but the waiter came over and was like talking to us and stuff a little bit, you know, the usual waiter chat. But they were like, oh yeah, it's always the same with couples. And we just looked at each other and we were like...
Is it that obvious?
Oh. All right. Because we were probably all giggly and like...
Yes, we were.
With like, you know, stars in our eyes and all that, so of course it must have been obvious. But yeah, Zizi's, it was very nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely.
I'm doing all this from memory because I actually haven't got my reference image up, but I've cosplayed Lestat so much that it just kind of comes naturally. What's the next question?
I'm not doing anything right now. I've literally put primer on.
I know, this is the difference between me and Teddy. I get ready like... Because I have to do it for videos.
I can't multitask.
I have to get ready like that. Like I have to be ready. And obviously I change characters all the time to do like multiple scenes with multiple characters. And Teddy's not really done that. Like I'm not dissing you right now.
No, it's
but
fine.
Teddy does take a while to get ready. And you're out of shot. Move closer to me.
I'm sorry.
What was your first impression of me?
I think I've told you this before.
Well, you said that I was American, so that's kind of a first impression.
That was the first impression.
And
I...
Oh, I've got stuff in my eyes.
Oh.
Yes. Did you think I was dashing? and attractive. And then you realized, oh my god, I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, no, it was good first impressions. Like I say, I thought you were really chatty and very welcoming. And it was one of those things that I just thought I'd like to get to know this person better because they seem like a very nice person.
My first impression of you was actually like more online. I'm thinking online impressions because obviously that was before we met.
Yeah.
Like in person. And actually, it's really funny. I think I've told you this before, but I, at the time, like before me and Teddy were kind of like, you know, chatting and with the idea that we might be together, I was terrified of relationships. I've had some horrible experiences in the past. But when I initially looked on Teddy's profile, I was like, oh god, you're attractive. I'm not going to follow you. I'm sorry. Because I thought I'd get in too deep. I thought then I'd be, you know, I'd have to talk to him and maybe I'd get feelings for him. So I decided to avoid the whole thing. But obviously after we met in person, I was like, well, I have to follow him now. Because we met in person.
You didn't have to.
No, but I'm just saying that it's one of those things where I was worried about feelings. So my first impression of you was they're really attractive and I could fall in really deep with them, and I'm too terrified to admit that to myself, so I'm not going to follow you. So don't be offended when some people don't follow you. It might just be because you're too attractive.
It's because they've got the hots for you.
Exactly. So don't be offended.
This is the number 4, isn't it? When did you meet my family?
When I meet your family? It was you that visited me first.
Yes, I actually met your family first, didn't I?
Yeah. And then I went to visit yours. Oh god, when did I go down to yours for the first time? I can't remember now. Because I was coming down from my surgery, like, consultations. Because and very conveniently, you live very near the hospital.
Yeah, very...
Not that I planned that.
Conveniently, no. I was actually trying to wink and I don't think I actually did.
Did you just go...
I was having a twitch.
It was this year, like early this year.
Yeah.
Because we're yet to have our year-anniversary.
I know. I fancy that. No, I remember actually it was around Mother's Day because you came
Oh, it was because...
with us.
Oh my god!
Do you remember?
Yeah, it was like Mother's Day around that time. I actually went on your family Mother's Day trip.
You did. You got invited.
And I was sitting there. Did we go to Bella Italia?
Yeah, we did actually.
And I remember it was the first time your brothers had met me.
Yeah.
And I was a bit, looked so out of place. Because, I really like your brothers.
Yeah.
And I get on with Dylan especially. Yeah. But I was sitting there with, I had a lot of makeup on. And my usual gear on. And then Teddy's brothers just look like your regular guys.
Yeah, they are.
And I was just sitting there like, hi.
This is fine.
Hi there. Yes, I would like the pizza. Make sure it won't kill me. Oh, remember?
Yeah, that's what happened.
I ordered a pizza, gluten, dairy-free, because I can't have those things. And it arrived, and out of, fear, I always ask again. I'm like, is this gluten and dairy-free? And I was just about to eat it. I was like, is this gluten and dairy-free? Because I say it by kind of, with habit. And they were like, they had fear in their eyes, and they were like, let me just check. And they, yoinked it away from me just when I was like, about to take my first bite.
Yeah.
And they took it back and they were like, no, I'm really sorry. So that wasn't great. Thanks, Bella Italia. At least you fixed it in the end. So yeah, that was the first time I met your family. It was like Mother's Day.
Yeah. And the first time I met your family was actually when I came up.
In January?
When we went on our first kind of date.
Because that's the thing about, we're not super long distance. You live down in kind of
Derbyshire.
Northern kind of England, and obviously you guys know that I live in Scotland, so it's not super impossible for us to see each other kind of often. We saw each other pretty much this year every month. Pretty much, apart from the last 2 months, it was quite hard actually because we didn't actually see each other for 2 months. Our first date was a bit unusual compared to others because basically we had to get a hotel, which obviously if you don't live that long distance,
that was an experience. The hotel as well.
Yeah, the hotel was. I think that's a tale for another time because we'll never move on to the next question.
Never move on, yeah.
Who said I love you first? I think it was you.
I think it was me. I actually panicked about it.
Yeah, you said it on a voice note.
I automatically, not automatically, because I do mean it. It's not that I didn't mean it, but it's one of those things that, especially people really close to me, my closest friends, that I don't have many. I have 2 close friends. And,
shout out to Emma and Angela.
I love you guys. So it's one of those things, I usually just say to people. I do genuinely mean it. It's not that I just kind of throw it around, but yeah, I kind of just left it on a voice note. I know. And after like saying it and the voice note ended, I was like, oh, excuse my language, sorry. So yeah, that was
said,
quite
oh
interesting.
bother.
Oh bother.
Oh bother.
Oh bother. I thought, I don't know, this might seem a bit forward or whatever. I don't know how he's going to react, but it worked out okay.
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, I love you too. It was easy as that.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it worked out. So.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here now.
No.
I would be sat at home alone crying.
Oh no!
My popcorn and donuts.
You might still do that.
I know,
just
I might
for fun.
still do that. Yeah.
I don't even understand the next one.
What's the next one? Oh, it must mean, your style possibly. I think.
What dressing do I always wear? Is the direct question.
Well, I cover my face in bandages so no one can see.
I like to wear mayonnaise myself. Salad cream.
Salad cream.
Yeah, basically, I'm goth. You're cover of Vogue.
No,
that's what we're going for.
I am 80-year-old dad.
No,
80-year-old
he's cover
dad.
of Vogue. He's always so stylish.
I'm dad aesthetic.
You always have, yeah, but like dad aesthetic in the best possible way.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, here we go. Weird habits of each other.
Weird habit of each other. This is really strangely translated.
The wording's not great.
Weird habit. Well, you tell me a weird habit you have then.
I have to wear matching socks.
Oh, you do have to wear matching socks. I forgot about that.
Because I'm a simple man with simple needs, and
Simple
matching
needs.
socks is one of them.
I don't know. Can you think of any weird habits that I do?
I don't know. What kind of stuff you do is for convenience. Like, not weird. It's like convenience.
Like what?
Like when you sleep with earplugs in.
Oh, I sleep with earplugs in. Is that weird? I don't know. I have to
it's
because
not weird. It makes sense, but maybe to other people they'd say it was. I don't think it's weird because I understand.
It's because
circumstance.
like I need complete silence to sleep. I just do. Like I need the void.
Which works for me because I have a paranoia about snoring. So
that's true. Actually, you did snore the other night.
Oh no!
It was the night I didn't have my earplugs in.
Oh no!
I didn't bring my earplugs to the hotel we were staying in a couple of days ago.
I'll never be able to sleep next to you ever.
No! What I often do in my free times.
No, in your free times.
In my
Is that
free
how it's
times.
actually worded?
Well, this basically. This doing makeup. Doing cosplay, because Teddy is a cosplayer too. If you don't already know, go and follow him.
I know it's hard.
Him on Instagram.
I know it's hard to believe because I barely post anything, but yes, I do the cosplay now and again.
Cosplay.
Now and again. I game
you got that
sometimes.
one.
You game too, don't you?
Oh yes, gaming. We also do gaming.
Okay. How long have we been together? Even
Nearly a year.
nearly a year. Yeah.
Our year anniversary is, or anniversary if you want to be normal. Year anniversary.
Your anniversary
is January the something? No. We decided it was February.
Yeah, because that was kind of when we were officially.
That's when we
together,
officially
wasn't it?
announced it.
Yeah. Yes.
But we've sort of been on. We didn't really properly announce or even admit to ourselves that we were dating. It was one of those. It's one of those weirdly grown up things where you just spend a lot of time together and then realize that you spent a lot of time together and that you're a couple and it just happened.
Surprise.
That's it. Surprise!
You're in a relationship.
You're in a relationship. What was our first road trip? We haven't had a road trip. We don't drive. Neither of us drive.
We've
been to Whitby.
Whitby's the closest.
That's like a holiday, right?
Yeah, I think it probably counts as like a holiday road trip. I think the wording isn't great on this.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to Whitby, and that was wonderful. When was that?
It was it in September? I think it was it was the last week in August, beginning of September, wasn't it?
Yes, because it was the Pirate Festival time.
First thing you noticed about me. I thought we answered that.
Your heckin' beautiful jaw.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah. Your bone structure.
Good to make me blush.
That was like the first time I looked at your photos. I was like, his heckin' bone structure. I'm jealous. What the hell?
I think your eyes, definitely. Your eyes, they're beautiful. And you're very distinctive. Like, I know it sounds really funny, but Ansel will get this because Ansel agrees with me.
Oh,
he has
yeah.
a thing for noses.
My
Yes.
nose, my distinctive
Yes.
nose. My snores.
Your snores, it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's very graceful. Sorry, I'm really bad at multitasking.
Okay. What pisses you off? I don't know if that means about each other or just in general.
Just in general.
I'm gonna say just in general because I feel like saying I don't think anything about you pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't think anything about you pisses me off either.
But
I think
from
it's a bit.
What if I do that?
No. You might make me cry because I literally spent all this time putting makeup on to be washed
Well, I've
up.
already tried to lick your face like twice in this video. I don't think you've noticed.
I don't think I have. I can't multitask. The fact I'm having to read and apply makeup is already enough for me.
Really? You're clearly not used to the YouTuber life.
Oh no, as you can probably tell, that's why I've told you I live streamed once on Instagram. Just once, because that was too stressful for me.
Only once.
Only once.
Yeah, so what pisses us off? Me, injustice. If there's any kind of injustice, if some bastard, I can say that word, gets away with something that they shouldn't have, and then like someone innocent gets blamed, or something like that, or like the environmental crisis, or anything that's completely just wrong. And when I start to think about that too much, I get like my blood starts to boil, and just injustice. That's like literally that gets my blood like
injustice. I can get behind that. I would say I'd agree with that, but I'd also say like I always hate that. I hate bullying as well.
Oh god, yeah.
And people just being mean to each other.
Well, that's kind of an injustice as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I suppose it is an injustice. I just feel like, at the end of the day, no one's perfect, and it's
no one should spend time like making someone's life a misery. Like it's just. Oh.
And I think the thing is, everyone should be allowed to be different and, do what you love to do and stuff. And you shouldn't feel ashamed for that. And I feel like sometimes people feel like they just want to fit in and stuff, when in actual fact it won't necessarily make them happy.
No.
Which I had to learn the hard way myself a couple of times.
What I'm not good at is the next question.
Okay, well, I've got a list as long as it's hard.
Oh, you're not good at taking compliments, that's for sure, or being very nice to yourself.
No.
As that example right now. I'm not very good at taking a break.
No, you don't. You're a workaholic.
I'm not very good at taking a break or allowing myself to reward myself for anything. I continually have to work and work and work and work to feel like worthwhile. Like while Teddy's been here, actually, I've given myself like a proper break, but it's been the only way I can do it because Teddy's here, because I feel like that is genuine quality time I can like afford to have. But see, when I'm on my own, taking a break is like impossible, and I know that as soon as you leave, it's going to be back to unhealthy work habits. Yes. So yeah,
as much as it breaks my heart to hear.
Yeah.
Have we done what I'm good at, or is it what I'm not good at to begin with?
Oh yeah, what I'm not good at. And then
so we're doing what I'm good at.
Yeah.
No.
See, this is hard. This requires self-confidence.
I think probably saying, is it same for each other? Because I could say the things that I think you're good at. Personally.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Well, I think you're very creative. I think you're very motivated and driven. And that you don't take yourself too seriously, which I think is good. Because I think if you take yourself too seriously, sometimes you can get a bit absorbed in
yourself rather than what you're doing.
Exactly.
Actually, that's something that pisses me off. People that take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, what you're good at, you're incredibly good at makeup. And you're gonna scoff, but I didn't scoff at the things you said at me.
I know, I'm sorry, I cringe when people give me compliments.
I know you do. I internally do, but I've got a bit more used to it because for some reason people seem to make it a habit of giving me compliments. I don't heckin' know why, but so I get
as hell.
So are you though. You should be more used to it. And also your like sewing skills, like and cosplay skills. Like I'm blown away by both of those. Maybe I'll put some.
It's tiny.
It is. It was a freebie.
God.
I just want to be glittery and sparkly.
Aww.
What's the shade? It doesn't tell me the shade. How can I be a beauty blogger if it doesn't tell me the damn shade? Oh,
like it's Alan Carr.
I meant to be Alan Carr. It's Alan Carr Reviews lipstick. It's number 6, Adore You by Clinique. And I'm not sure what kind it is, but it's a kind of gel lip gloss.
Oh wow.
Would you like to try it?
I don't know.
Well, maybe you try it later.
Maybe.
And I can sell it to you. I put my wig on, but get your wig on.
I should probably get mine on. I'm not even going to be ready.
I'm going to finish your makeup. I'll do a speedy makeup thing. Do I have any weird obsessions? Multiple.
One of the biggest ones I can think of is Bloodborne.
Yes, I'm very obsessed with Bloodborne. Like,
I can see why.
It's wonderful. but it probably is a bit weird because it actually rules my entire life. Like, everything I do is like, I want to look like my Bloodborne character, I want my house to look like it could be in Bloodborne, just everything.
I would actually like to put out a post, like a prompt as well. And not a prompt, that's not the right term. But basically...
Call out post.
A call out
No?
post.
Yeah.
I think that's right. To Sebastian Arts because they did an amazing...
Oh, yes! What, a shout out, you mean?
Yeah, shout out, that's what I meant.
They did.
Sorry.
They made me
It's so
cry.
good.
Like, genuinely, like, shaking, crying. Like, Teddy was here at the time, and it was for my birthday, and my friend Ida, aka Sebastian Art on Instagram and Amino and stuff. I'll put all their links in the description because you gotta go love them,
Yeah,
please.
No, they're really good.
She is amazing, and her art is amazing, and she knew about my love for Bloodborne. And she drew, like, my character slash me
Yeah.
in Bloodborne.
Yeah.
With, like, the Holy Moonlight Sword and the Knight's Garb, and they did a speed paint video of it. And, oh my god, I literally, physically could not stop crying.
No.
It just makes me sob because of the dedication, and I can't get over the fact that anyone would do that for me.
Aww.
It's just so lovely. Yours.
My obsessions are...
Detroit Become Human.
Okay,
It's a bit of a sickness, actually. Your eater bags are quite insane. Hannibal?
Hannibal is a bit of a sick obsession.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an obsession that will never go away.
Yeah.
I'm still really into Detroit. I am. But
Well,
I'd
that's
say
how we
Hannibal
met.
is a
You were like,
consistent-
he looks like Connor. I'll have him.
I did not say that.
Nicknames for each other.
Oh, this is a good one.
We have many. Today,
We do.
actually, was it today or yesterday that I started calling you Special Fish?
Yes, special fish. That was me trying. This is how awkward I am. I was trying to order something at the chippy, and I just got really confused. Oh, those teeth. Those teeth.
And then
are
there
very
was
pointy.
an option called Special Fish, and I was like, "That's you."
I'm a special
So it
fish.
was like, we went out of the chip shop and I was like, "You're
I'm
my special fish." That's a new one though. It's mostly Bean.
Yeah, Bean is.
We
my
call each other
go-to.
Bean all the time. It's actually replaced your name, Bean.
It has actually. It's worked quite well in certain situations.
I just call you Handsome sometimes.
And you're my bulldog. Well, I call you handsome as well.
Yeah, you call me like Handsome Prince and things.
Yes, I call you my Morningstar.
Morningstar.
Because I'm sickly.
Like Lucifer.
Yes, like Lucifer.
Lucifer Morningstar.
That's why.
What is it you desire? I think it might be in the bathroom, actually. Yeah, we're just filming a video.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Hello.
Hello. We are becoming. Oh, he's here!
It's exciting.
Oh my! Show the people that you are bleaching your hair. We'll back out. The way you're so overexposed.
I look like the sun from the Teletubbies.
You do.
Oh my
That's
god,
what you're
you're the
cosplaying.
sun and Emma's the moon.
I always knew I was the
a moon.
Excuse me, I only see one photo. Why are you saying this too? There's only one photo.
Wait.
I always knew I was the moon.
So we've made some progress with Teddy's makeup. And he's going to put the wig on now. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job of the
No,
makeup.
it's probably better than it would have taken me forever. Oh, nicknames. What is your favourite restaurant?
Favorite restaurant? Oh, well, we go to ZZ's a heck
we do
ton.
go to ZZ's quite a lot.
But I think that's just because there's an increasing amount of things I can eat there.
Yeah.
Um,
You quite like the Pico Lounge as well.
the Pico Lounge, yeah,
Yes.
where you live.
That's
It's very nice. Now everyone knows where
In
you live.
sunny Derbyshire.
Yes, in Derbyshire.
What's the next one? Complete the sentence. You're my.
Special fish.
No, I walked straight into that one. You're my bean.
I'm your bean.
You're my bean.
You take his sweet.
Yeah, this is definitely like a nice thing to
I'm
do.
going
on
to
camera.
turn you into a vampire.
I can't even get them in. Give me a second.
No one watch him. It's stressing him out.
They're stained red, which isn't good.
That's natural. From all the
Oh,
biting.
really?
Oh wow, that is very stained red. How the hell
I
did
need
you
to
do
get
that?
new ones. I
What's
was
the
messing
fake
with
blood?
yeah, fake blood.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I think so. You've done a good job.
I've tried.
No,
I
you
basically
have.
did what I would do to
There
myself.
you have.
Also, I don't think Louis has an industrial piercing
No,
and a
probably
helix
not.
piercing.
No, so we'll cover them up a little bit, pretend they don't exist. Just
So-
at the contrast of my teeth, they're so bad.
I
didn't
wish
realise
I had
how
more
bad they
teeth to
were.
give you.
It's fine.
Unfortunately, I would have to buy more to give you more.
I'll buy myself some eventually.
But yeah, that's basically it. We should take some photos before we get out of this, just so we have some proof that we did this.
Okay.
But yeah, that was fun. I hope we can do more videos like this, because this is your second last day
I
here
know.
before you have to go home.
So I'm trying to keep my mouth closed
do-
because of how bad the teeth are.
You can take them out. You could be Louis before I turned you into a vampire. So we are gonna go and take some photos, because this will be our first shoot we've done. Actually, I don't think we've done a proper shoot together. Really, we've done Alucard and Trevor at a con, and
Oh, yeah, we did.
Sebastian and Claude, but not one where we've just been at home. At cons we've done pictures, but this is kind of different. So. But yeah, that was really fun. And leave a comment below what you thought. Leave a. No, I hate doing that stuff. I don't know how anyone does that stuff where it's remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to comment. I'm just if you tell people to do that, they won't want to do that. I don't know about you, but when people tell me to do that, it's the last thing I want to do. Is leave a comment or like or
I
subscribe.
always feel that it's one of those things. If you did like the video,
You'd
leave
do
a
it.
like. If you
Well,
did like the video,
If you did like the video, you probably would have already liked it. I
believe-
can't tell
yeah.
you what to do.
exactly.
I don't want to
I know.
tell you what
You're,
to do.
Nobody's the boss of me.
Nobody's the boss of you. I'm not the boss of you. So do
No, it's true.
do whatever the hell you want. If it gives you life to dislike this video or leave a nasty comment, then go ahead. I'll cry, but go ahead.
He will. He's a soft boy.
I probably will. Anyway, for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you very soon.